right. We're gonna rock right along this morning. I was on for a little bit, and then I tried to run. My doggy will not go outside today. I don't know what is going on with him. So he hasn't been feeling real good lately. I've been feeling real good. Hello, Big. How are you, honey? Welcome back. But like I've been feeling real great lately. So I said he's having like sympathy like pains or something. Like, I figured what I would do because I said I normally don't come on and do battles like a lot. Like it's just not my thing. I'll normally sit and chit chat with my live and whatnot. But I don't normally do a lot of battles. So I figured today I'll do some battles. Maybe I'll make some friends on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But no, and I like it when you guys stop by to see me. I'm gonna wait until I have some people in because I said I'm not the type of person to ask for gifts or anything like that. But I will ask for screen taps. Screen taps are totally free. Liking live, totally free. Cost $0 and 0 cents to help a bitch out. So support can happen. Hello, beautiful mommy. Hi, I mean, how are you? I said, but support can come in many ways that are not monetarily based, and tapping the screen is my favorite one. So, are you guys good at trivia? If there's like a multiple choice, I can kind of whittle it down a little bit. But if it's like just like, oh, so what country, and like you know how they do it like Quizzo and whatnot, I can't do that shit. Like if you tell me like what country is this and here's the options, I can kind of rationalize some stuff. But so I went on and I found a whole bunch of trivia questions that were all like ones that had rational like answers to them. What do you do if your water breaks and you're 11 years old? You go to the hospital. And then you talk to the police about who got an 11-year-old pregnant. Because that's definitely, especially if they're over 18, that's a big no-no. Yeah, that's a big no-no. They're definitely, no, they're not going to be okay with that. I'm hoping that the person was under 18 and I'm 9 months pregnant. Yeah, then you go to the hospital. That means you're having a baby. So, yeah, go to the hospital. Yeah. The water breaking means that's what it's getting ready for. Do you have a filter on your head? It looks gigantic and it's massive. No, I just have a big head. I'm super smart. My brain, super big. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen. Hey, Jules, how are you guys? I love it when people stop by to see me. I said, everybody's more than welcome up in here. Make sure, you like the live. Make sure you tap the screen. I have a lot of people that I've known throughout the years through live streaming, and I'm just, like I said, I just love it. Like, I love coming and meeting people and trying new things, and yeah, like I don't know, I find it very interesting the people that I come across on live. Some there are some people where like I admit like I'll look at them, right. Hello, how are you, Rohan? And I'm like, how have they made it this far in life? Like, you know what I'm saying? I've definitely met some people that I look at and I'm just like, how? Like, how? Like, people will come through and say stuff that makes me instantly like, "Oh, are you joking? Like, how do you not know this? Like, just stupid shit. You know what I mean? So I get a lot of stupid shit. Hi, good. That's good, Rohan. Good. I'm glad everybody's having a good day. I said I am dual streaming live on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube. I was looking for things to go out and do today. Like, I wanted to get out of the house a bit. But guess what? There ain't shit to do in my area at all. So I'll probably be out tonight shooting pool. If you guys want, you can come and hang out with me while I do that. I do a lot of pool shooting anymore. Like that seems to be like my new thing that I'm like really, really down for. You know what I mean? Like really, really down for. What's up? Hi, that's life. Hello, good morning, good welcome. And so I said I normally don't do battles and whatnot, but I'm going to do some battles today just because, all that stuff, It's good for networking, I know that. And I hate when the battles get to, come on, guys, come on, 4 points, 4 points, watch this tonight. That's when it starts driving me nuts. Should I do battles or should I do Weird News Day? What do you guys think? I just don't feel like hearing the, like, come on, guys, come on, guys, come on, just one battle, just one battle. Like, it really does drive me nuts. Like, how are you? I am good, Rohan. I'm hanging in there. What do you guys think? Should we just stick to what I would normally do, or should we I don't even know if I can brace that. I'll wait until more people come in. Until then, we will do the weird news. Okay. So, and then if I get some more people in, I will, definitely go about doing the trivia. I just like, I hate so much like when you do like the trivia or like you do battles and people, where are you from? Da 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 da. Like they're literally not there to meet you. They're there to get points from you. It's pretty much. And I'm like I don't know. It's just not my thing. Like just not my thing. But I do like to do them every great once in a while. Where are you from? I'm from Delaware. It's very boring here, so I live stream a lot because this is more interesting than anything there is to do here. All right, so let's see. Let's find a good page that we haven't done yet. And I said I like the weird news because it's more interesting than the normal news. The normal news I find very depressing. So the weird news is all like the kind of fun, zany stuff. Like there's a lot of bad stuff happening in the world right now. I would rather talk about the good, like Yes, we were talking to India. We like it's like I said. There's a lot happening in the world of politics right now. There's a lot happening. So let's see. So scientists create a genetically altered tomato that smells like butter flavored popcorn. Well, that's something. Have you guys ever had those butter flavored jelly beans? I know some people like love them. I hate those things. Those things are so nasty to me. I'm like I don't find them like at all. Like I didn't hear where you're from. I'm from Delaware. It's on the east coast of the U.S. It's very, very small, so not a lot of people here have heard of it. But like, I don't like the butter flavored popcorn. Like I said, I know there's like it tastes a little too. I don't know something about like butter in my jelly bean. It's just kind of like, eh. Hi, hi, BL. Is that right? Did I fuck your name up? If I fuck names up, please don't let me know because I apologize. I just realized one of my friends that I've had for a really long time, I was mispronouncing her name wrong the other day, like for years, and she just didn't say anything. Whoops. Okay, so let's see. There were 20 camels disqualified from Oman beauty contests for Botox fillers and plastic surgery. That's crazy. That is crazy. How are you doing, beautiful? I'm doing good, Bila. How are you? How much time have you had that time? What do you mean? Can you show your cannons? No. Not that even if I could, no, I wouldn't. Why would I? Like, hi, Gary. Hello. Welcome through, guys. Tap the screen. Like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. If I miss anything, I normally do YouTube and TikTok at the same time, but like, so if I miss anything, I apologize. I try to read every comment, and normally I'm pretty good with keeping up with comments. So, let's see. So after that one, Botox on a fucking camel, like, ooh, that is Aggie Bale. Well, there we go. There, it was a student who played video games for 4 days and 3 nights straight and suffered a brain hemorrhage. Dude, listen, I know that people like their video games. Like, they like, it's a hobby, it's a thing. There are some people that take that shit way too far. You know what I mean? What time is your clock right now? My clock is, what time is it? 10:37 in the morning. You're so beautiful. Wow. Thank you, Billy. There we go. English. Yes. I speak it. Oi, my parasol. I don't know what any of that means. Okay. But so, yeah, but there are people that definitely get way too into it. Like, way too into it. And that's where, like, I can't hang. My ex-husband was a gamer, like a big gamer. I don't think I could ever go down that road again. I don't think it would ever. I like nerds too, but, like, I just can't, like, oh my god, the thought of being with somebody that was a gamer, like, I'm good. Like, hi, Michael, how are you? Welcome through, guys. Yeah, like I said, tap the screen, like, somebody that, if the only time I'm seeing you is when I'm bringing you dinner so that you can stare at your computer and play Call of Duty, like, that's not very, you know what I mean? It's not very, I can remember, being with my ex-husband and he'd be up in the middle of the night cursing people out on Xbox Live and whatnot. And I just, like, I found a couple games I liked here and there, but for the most part, I just couldn't get into it. Like, I liked Halo. When Halo first came out, I thought that was pretty fun. What other ones do I like? I did this first like Star Wars where you get to run around and it's like a role playing game. I did that, but like besides that, I'm just not into video games like that. It's just not my thing. Like I said, I know some people they love it and they are all about it and shit, you're not hurting anybody, so you know what? Do what makes you happy, baby. Do what makes you happy. But it just wasn't like my thing at all. Like it just wasn't my thing. So, it is what it is. Yeah, there we go. Thank you guys. Kind of performance you want to see if I send a corresponding gives like oh, okay. There we go. All right, and I said, guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. Like, I remember playing Pac-Man right back in the day, and it was like there were only so many options. See the old Mario Kart where he jumps, or not Mario Kart, but like where he jumps, and it's like 2 pixels. Like that. They actually still have people that buy Ataris and whatnot out there. Like, but I can remember I can remember being younger, right, and playing Nintendo, and you would have to like get it out, put it on, and then that little red light would start blinking, and you're like, no. They weren't very well made. They weren't very well made. But, like, I can remember by the time I got to be a teenager, we would have Mario Kart parties. So I'm not saying I'm against video games. I'm saying I think they can be fun. But when you're playing them every single day, that's when there's, like, an issue. Like, Pizza Hut, yeah, they did too. I was gonna say I think all the Pizza Huts around me have shut down. Have they shut down everywhere? I liked Pizza Hut. Like that was probably my favorite pizza was Pizza Hut there for a bit. But no. I just like I said, I can't get into it. I can't imagine ever like I said, if somebody does it as a hobby, that's one thing. My ex husband, that was definitely something that I really didn't like was he was way too into it. Like wanting to play every day. That was like his goal. Like that was and like I said, I'm not opposed to it. It just Oh, you have one? Well, I live in Delaware, so I don't know that. There's probably a lot of stuff that other places have that we don't have. All right, so let's see. Okay. Let's see. South Korea's beautiful assassin uses Chat GPT to plan the unaliving of several young men. That's crazy. Like that's crazy. You put that in Chat GPT, like so. What's the best way? And it like gave it like that's so crazy. People act like their cell phone records can't be pulled. You know what I'm saying? Like people act like they can't just go on and look and see and know exactly what you're. It always cracks me up when you see people because I watch like I'll be real. I would love to do a true crime documentary podcast, right? I would love to do it, but like it cracks me up when people that for weeks beforehand they've been doing research on how to properly dispose of bodies and stuff like that, and it's like it's not really something that you look up unless you're looking for like how to do it. But like, did you not think that you were gonna get your computer searched? Like, and then people be like, "Oh, well, I was incognito when I searched it." That doesn't mean they can't self pull it. Like that does not mean that they cannot still pull it out. Like that's all there is. Okay, so let's see. Next. Um okay. In a world's first, a Chinese robot successfully performed repairs on a 10K V power line. That's solid. I was gonna say, there's been a lot of people that have lost their lives from being electricians and getting hit by, electricity. I mean, it's something that goes along with it. Like, that's, you know what I mean? It's something they have to worry about. If there is a way, like, not taking their jobs, but if there is a way where they can control it from down there and still without as much risk to it, like, I mean, why not? I had a friend who he fell off a ladder doing that and he broke his back. You know what I mean? I think she needs more makeup, possibly. Possibly. Let's see. It's crazy. A Russian man leaves window open for 3 years, finds an apartment invaded by pigeons. I mean, what? Like, I don't know. I have questions. I have questions. Like, why? Like, I'm sure that there's a backstory. Like, what, did he get stationed in somewhere and he was gone for 3 years and couldn't come back home? Or, like, how would, like, and then you come in and there's, like, just pigeon shit everywhere? You're like, wait a minute. Like, wouldn't you? I would assume that you would make sure. Or it, like, I don't know. I Like I said, these are the weird news, so take them with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? I don't like the normal news because the normal news I find depressing first thing in the morning. Let's see. Singapore's vampire turned 60s still shocks the world with his youthful looks. You go, boy. You go. Is is she reading AI news? No, I'm reading the weird news. Yeah, I'm reading that. I'm reading. It's my brain fried because I'm reading the weird news. I mean, yeah, that's a criteria for it, sure. Um, that's it. Okay, let's say big boy toys, mini sports car designed for adults are just as exhilarating as the full size models. I bet that's not true. I bet they're not as exhilarating. So I said I like to do the weird news in the morning. The normal news I find very depressing. Like it just doesn't do it for me. So I said I like hearing about all the goofy shit. Why is there two arms? Because if there was one arm, I would just dance around in circles, right? Two arms. What do you mean? Why is there two arms? Yeah, like did I miss something? Was there something to do with that last like? All right, let's see. Okay, on to the weird news. Alexa, play my favorite songs. Mm, oh, this is crazy. The cliffhanging cafe may be the world's most dangerous. Would you guys have you guys seen like where they like take like there was actually an accident with them. I thought it was a neat idea, right? They take like a dining table. It's obviously got a floor and all the chairs are, wired into it. Like, it's not going anywhere, right? They take it up in the air and you eat like 250 feet above the air. I don't know if the food's good. I don't know if it's not. I don't know, whatever. But you go from where the experience, you're strapped into your chair. You get like a gourmet chef comes and he's on it and he's like, cooking stuff up and all. I would do that. From what I hear, it's very expensive. But they just had a thing recently where one of the wires broke. So I don't know if that's going to be a thing for too much longer. But like, that's like, if you were like, I don't know. I don't know that I would be doing that one. I don't know that I would be doing that one. I feel like some stuff I could like hang with, like the Sky Needle, where you're just going around in the circle and you're eating dinner. Yeah, I can hang with that. Like, you know what I mean? But like literally hanging off the side of a mountain and like he could catch my fat ass doing that. I'll be like, now what's the weight limit on this rope? Are you sure? Are you sure? Like I probably wouldn't even be able to eat up there. I'd be like, just give me a doggy bag. I'm good. Like I might need the doggy bag if you let me know. Um, they found a unique ant species that consists of only queens that reproduce without men. Damn right. Damn right. Who needs that men? Okay, so let's see. And I said, guys, we're rocking right along. We do the weird news in the morning. I'm waiting to see how the morning goes as far as like how today goes. Sometimes the weekends can be really slow. And I'm okay with that because I said I know people go out and do more and all that stuff. And it is what it is. I'll be out tonight shooting. So if anybody wants to come by and watch me, you're more than welcome to come by and watch me. I do love it when people stop by to see me. And I said, the place that I have like kind of set up right now where I'm doing a lot of my practicing, I because I do nine ball, I like to do it in places that are free because your nine ball games can go by very, 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 very quickly. So I have like a place I've been going to and whatnot. I really like it. Like I really enjoy it. The part that I don't like is that the walls. Like I'll go to make some shots and the walls are just in the way. Like it's just a little bit too big for the space that they have. But it's free, so I can't. Who can complain about something free? Not me. All right. Let's see. This 55-meter stream train is the world's longest chocolate sculpture. I would assume it doesn't like run, like nothing like that. I would assume it's just sculpture. You ever like look right and you see like the sculptures people get at their weddings, like the ice sculptures and the chocolate sculptures, and it's like, why? Like, hello, sweetie, how's you? I'm good, Sahil. How are you, honey? But like to me, it almost just seems like a waste of money. Like that's great. You got an ice sculpture. Like what little girl is like in their head? Like they always talk about like little girls and wanting to be married and all this stuff and how they dream about it. Like who like what female was sitting home like just hoping for like a ice sculpture at their wedding one day? Like I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Pretty enjoying my weekend life. Oh, there you go. I mean, that's a solid way, right? Just sit back and relax. Okay. Stop. This is, oh God. Okay, so I talk about the trends that happen a lot on here because it's absolutely the stupidest trend I've come across recently. Okay. 100%. I've seen some stupid shit. There was people snorting cinnamon for a bit, which was very dangerous. There was people throwing stuff at their babies that was dangerous. People do these dumb things like they because it's trendy. Like Adrian, good morning, honey. It's trendy. You know what I mean? It's in, so it must be the cool thing to do. Well, there is. It's a bizarre. It's a bit. I'm learning how to talk. It's a bizarre weight loss trend. It has people using cling film as mouth condoms for food. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That is such a bad idea. There is literally the stupidest thing I've ever heard a day in my life. Like the stupidest thing ever. Like don't do that. Don't do that. If you're debating on doing like the plastic trend, don't do it. That's so fucking ridiculously stupid. Like just straight up ridiculously freaking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I don't know. I don't know. Like you got me. All right. Um, there was a man fired for drinking on the job. Ended up getting awarded $55,000 in compensation in court. Well, ain't that something? Like, ain't that something? Okay. Man allegedly trains dogs to literally dump trash bags on the side of the road. It's kind of a fucked up thing. Like you can't teach them how to put it in the trash can. But it's only good when you wear it, or else without plastic, it's absolutely fine. Like yeah, but I'm not. I'm wondering if they're having the people swallow it, so that way it passes through the system, and if it's sealed up, it won't take the calories in. But that's so dangerous. Like that's so dangerous, and I doubt that that's gonna work. Like, hey, giggle, hey, cools, how are you guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. I said I have been. It's been a week, y'all. It's been a fucking week. I'm trying my best to keep like a stiff upper lip, you know what I mean? Do you smoke? No, I vape. But yeah, like I said, this last week's just been like a really rough week for me. I said I had a mole removed that I thought was just a mole, nothing big, and then it came back and it had hi boo, hi JJ, what's going on? It came back and it had cancer in it. So, but the outer rings of it did not have cancer, so now I have to go to John Hopkins and get a lymph node biopsy. And we're hoping that the lymph. Do you like it? It doesn't matter because you're not going to get to find out anyway, JG. Like, I don't know what's making you think that whether I do or whether I don't, that you would participate in it because that's not how it works. Thank you, Ashton. I appreciate your follow. Like, dude, like, it's nothing personal. I just really don't like. So is that a no? That's a neither. It's none of your fucking business. Yeah, that's what that is. That's a none of. You take it however you want to, but the answer is none of your fucking business. I worked in an adult toy store for 7 years. There's nothing you can say to me that I haven't heard before. But either way, whatever I'm into has absolutely nothing to do with you. And it never would. Because I don't like corny men. So, so you definitely do. I didn't say that either. What I said was it's not your business. Because it's not. Still not. And either way, whether I do, whether I don't, you're not going to get to find out. So, um, I'm from Delaware, Ashton. It's a boring place here, man. I'll tell you what. Like, I've been looking around trying to find new stuff to do. Man, our entertainment scene is like no longer. I wonder, like, so you definitely do. You're not getting the point. Is like, it's not going to matter because you're not going to find out. But that's probably why you're having issues finding women, is because you have a really odd approach to it. Like, I'm just saying, if you're like, oh, why can't I get a woman? That's probably why, because women don't like when people are overly creepy with them, off the jump. It's just not a thing. Like, not a thing. Like, not a thing at all. Like, I don't know any women that are like, oh, you know what? I would just love it if a guy came through and asked me some really gross shit, even though he didn't know me, because like, dude, your lack of charm is like through the roof. Like your lack, like there's somewhat charming, there's charming, and then there's like negative amounts that you're there. You're like in the negative, like you're off, you know. Like when it comes to game, you have none. And it's okay. That's okay. You can always get better. You can always practice harder. Like, hi, what's going on, Gnome King? How are you? Okay, so let's see. Next. The fuck? Realtor uses AI to touch up listing photos, accidentally adds a demonic flesh monster. Whoops. Like, I'm negative charming. I was gonna say, homie up there definitely is negative charming. I don't mind negative charming, but I just don't like people that are creepy. Like people will come through and they won't. Then people will come through and they won't even say hi. They'll be like, "Are you wearing socks today?" And you're like, "Dude, like, just because you have a fetish does not mean I've volunteered to be a part of it." Like, you show me that permission slip where it was signed and dated that said, hey, just because you're into something, I'll play along with it. Like, no, it's not, you know. How old are you? I'm 45. Yeah, I'm getting up there, man. Let's see. Okay. Chinese city builds the world's longest outdoor escalator system. That's pretty solid. Yeah, the AI stuff is definitely getting out of hand. You'll see like there's like an extra finger somewhere, and you're like, but like it's really like I've seen people do it, like their live streams and whatnot. Like people come through, they're like, "Are you AI?" I'm like, no. If I was AI, I'd probably have eyelashes. Like, thank you, Ashley, guys. I appreciate when people tap the screen. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok, and yeah, like I said, but like it's weird to me, like when guys come through and they're grody, like off, it's like because it just seems so corny. Like, so do you like thongs? You're not AI, you're IA. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like that sort of stuff is where I get like just feel like it's weird. Like when people are like, so what color are your toenails painted? Like don't even say hi, don't even, and you just know that they're asking because they have like a thing for painted toenails, and you're like, dude, just because I have toes that might be painted does not mean that I'm willing to like come frolicking along into your fetish land. Like whatever you got going up here is what you got going on up here. It got nothing to do with me. Like, consent is key. It's awesome. All right, so let's see. All right, the world's largest shopping center features nearly 700 stores across the 16 floors. You know for a fact that like that's all there is to do in that area. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna I got a shiny thing for money. What does that mean? You got like a quarter? You're like, yeah, let's go get a quarter. All right, so let's see. Unable to find job, a man decides to go to prison to survive. Okay, that's, I mean, teen paper plane enthusiast breaks two long-standing world records under 2 months. That's solid, man. You guys ever see like, I didn't say shiny. Oh, I got a thing for money. Do a 360. I'm on the floor. You'll hear me grumble. I'll be like, "Arr." I didn't say shiny. Oh, okay. I got a thing for money. I got a thing for money too. I like earning money. Like who doesn't, right? They say that money can't buy happiness, but like I beg to differ. Like, I think it can. Like I'm just saying, I think it can. Like I definitely think if you have money, it can buy happiness. Like yeah, you can have money and still be miserable. Of course, anybody is if anybody's possible. But like, how are you like when you're on your speedboat, like with your friends on the beach, like? How are you in a bad? Oh, I'm in a bad mood because blah blah blah. Nah, you're gonna go drive your speedboat and be in a great mood. You know what I mean? Like able to find a job in months, been unemployed since. Oh no, I get sunshine in a bag. What are we on today? Oh, we're just talking about. I was just talking about like how I think it's funny how people say like if you guys haven't what's there's a new movie, and it's got Keanu Reeves in it. He's a guardian. He's like a guardian angel, and he switches lives with the one dude that has like kind of a poop life, and Seth Rogen, who's like this guy that's got this great life, right? And then he's hoping to teach him that even people with money can still be miserable, right? And like then the dude he switches, he doesn't want to switch back. He's like, "No, I'm good. I don't want to switch back." And he's like, "No, but you have to. This is supposed to teach you a lesson that you can't be just because you have money doesn't mean that you're happy." And he was like, "No, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. Is that your real hair? No." Yeah, I was gonna say there's a little bit of mine in there somewhere, but definitely like all this. No, no, it's some of mine's mixed in, like, but no, I don't know that anybody could grow this color and this length red hair. All right, guys, I'm gonna get ready and jump off here. I appreciate you guys. Like, comes from within. Yes, there you go. All right, guys, I love your faces. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I said I will be back on again later. I love you guys a lot, and I really do appreciate you guys stopping by to see me. So make sure you come by and see me again. You guys know that you're always welcome to. Okay, so I will.